Well, looky here. We're on Midwich. We're playing the pig. And we are playing... No, this is not Amanda's letter. We are playing... we are playing with the videotape add-on. And Chase perks. They cannot see their boxes. All right, let's break it. Already wasting time with her here. She could have probably used that other pallet, but she didn't. What we wanted was some form of slowdown. Kate, we wanted some slowdown. Okay. Oh, Caitlin. I don't know why they did that to you, Kate. Yeah. That's a lot of... That... Oh, you know why they did that? Because that was not a right... They're the perfect example. That's a regular... That's a blood gen they finished. Oh, that person... Why is that person killing themselves on hook? Hi. Are you giving up? Why are you giving up? I'll leave that person on the ground. Under normal circumstances, that would have been a tragedy for this team, but they popped that gen. There's a perfect example. They popped that gen and didn't care. All right, Claudette is not our obsession, which is good. All right, Claudette. I guess this Kate wants out of the game. Kate, you tried to kill yourself. We gave you a chance to come back. I guess we're gonna hook you if you want out of the match so bad. Again, that's a blood gen. Well, the bright spot is that's a blood gen, so the irony is rule set is actually working to our advantage. They still can't see the boxes. They still can't see the pig boxes because that only works when a gen pops. That's working in our advantage, Sable. Yeah, we're going to chase you because we don't want to lose our stacks. All right, they healed Claudette. We have nurses, but we didn't see anything. So yeah, I didn't even think about this, Sable. This works two ways. You guys can't see the well, we've learned a neat little interaction here. You're not setting off my traps, but because the rule set, you also can't see my boxes until you do a gen. So we're at a bit of a standstill here, Caitlin. Or not Caitlin, Sable, and all the rest. Alright, who am I chasing up here? I guess we don't have a choice. We're gonna have to eventually. Oh, she stayed in there. Oh, gee. Good move. Ooh, close. Oh, lies. Is this pallet still here? God, this pallet is still here. They saved this pallet. All right. Now you guys can see my boxes. You guys finally did a regular gen. All right. Oh, you guys are down to 1 gen now, too. Oh, so that's 2 people with active traps that have to go get a rescue. All right, Sable. Hi, Claudette. All right, we're just gonna end this. Oh, Sable had Unbreakable. Well, you know what Sable also has is an active trap, so. You guys waited until the end. We know they're not working on gens. Hold up, I'm trying to get out of here, I promise. Alright, the Laura got her trap off. That's who we want. Sable's got things she's occupied with. Oh, that's a good play. Well, Claudette's dead. Okay. A little bit too big. We don't have our dash add-ons. No, we're gonna block that pallet, Laura. All right, well. We're gonna let the Sable go if we run across her. We could hear her. Remember, she's still injured. There's the hatch. She was over by this door. So we're gonna let her out. Boop my snoot. Yep. All right. Yep, you're good. Yep, you're good. Yeah, that's a good Sable. All right. Yep, you can go. Boops, get you out. After the Kate gave up, that's the least we could do. Bye-bye, Sable. Yep. All right. She was trying to boop us there before, so we're okay with that. So, I feel again like the South Park episode. We learned something new today. In this current state where gen regression perks are not really useful and our pig traps are ineffective, we actually saw that in the course of this match. We're running the add-on with the videotape where survivors all starting with their bear traps on their heads. And how did that work for us? Well, they popped the gen really early while everyone still had a trap on. But as are the rules of the Chaos Shuffle, when that happens, if it's a event generator, a blood generator, the pig traps do not go active. So even though they popped that gen, everybody still had their trap on their head. However, the difference is eventually they have to pop a regular gen. We knew that because there are only 4 blood generators. So they can go and pop 4 blood gens, but eventually the last gen would trigger their traps. Rule set number 2, which is usually paired with this add-on, keeps survivors from being able to see the jigsaw box until their trap is activated. So ironically enough, what has been a nerf to pretty much Pig's kit by having blood generators not activate the traps works in her favor with rule set number 2, because normally someone will get a trap off, someone will search a box or two, a gen gets done, people who still have traps left on their head then can see the boxes. The first couple of gens they popped were not gens, regular gens. They were blood gens. So rule set number 2 kept them continuously from being able to see the jigsaw boxes unless they ran across it. They absolutely needed to pop a regular gen if they wanted to be able to see all the boxes. And on a map like Midwich, where boxes are not going to be easy to find, that became a necessity. By that point, the Kate, whatever reason, the Kate just gave up the minute she went down and just gave up. We hooked her. She tried to kill herself on hook. We went back to get the person who rescued. When we did that, The Kate wasn't moving. We downed her. We left her there. We hooked the other person. We did everything possible to give the Kate a chance to come back in this match. They just simply chose not to. And that's unfortunate for her teammates, which is why we decided to be nice and let somebody out. They did get gens done. It wasn't like they were not getting that finished. The Laura gave us a good run around in that. Windows probably helping her to do that. Sable had Unbreakable. We slugged the Sable in an attempt to go ahead and try to close the match out sooner, but she had Unbreakable and picked herself back up. But like I said, we were not holding that against her. If the Kate stays in the game, maybe they have a better chance to get out alive, but we got good use out of Save the Best for Last. We got good use, a little bit of use out of Nurses. Definitely Lethal helped us in the beginning to find that Kate, and Leverage was going to keep them from healing too quickly on their own. Only the Laura had a med kit to heal herself. Everybody else was going to need somebody else to do it, and that probably helped keep them injured at least a little bit. Overall, again, it's hidden value in rule set number 2 during the event. That means they're going to, if we keep running this, which we probably will during the event, that means they're going to have to pop regular gens and activate those traps, which means we will get value out of the traps, at least a little. In this match, it comes forth to I think, to give us a little bit of value. We'll take the 3K Sable with the Mercy Door.